Child, so I know y'all heard this story about Miss Wendy Osefo and Mr. Eddie. They getting arrested for insurance fraud. So it's been buzzing around the internet that they basically made an insurance claim of $450,000 from a robbery that happened allegedly April of last year when Wendy Eddie and the family was in Jamaica. So they said that specifically that their room was robbed and ransacked and a lot of stuff went missing, and that's when they, did the insurance claim. And basically they got caught up because some of the stuff that they listed was found to be returned to the stores or whatever. And then Wendy posted a picture with a piece of jewelry that was also on the claims list. Child, let's get into this. If y'all don't already know, it is your girl Kenna, and this is Being Opinionated. And make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so please make sure y'all clicking that cute little subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Support your girl. So yeah, let's get back into this topic. So if y'all don't already know Wendy Osefo, she is from the Real Housewives of Potomac. And if you don't know about Potomac, like I didn't know about Potomac before the show came out, it's a very affluent area in the Maryland state. It's very affluent, like lawyers, doctors, all them other people. So it sounds like it's about white, on the Real Housewives franchise. We already know that most of these women come on this show to show us their affluent lifestyles, how they live in their families, and their situations. They literally get paid to be on TV, to eat, travel, and show their people in their quote unquote everyday life. And we know that a good amount of these housewives in recent years has been caught up in some bit of scandals, and also it is going to show that most of these people are just trying to keep up with the Joneses because their lifestyles isn't always what they are shown to be. And it's crazy because when Wendy came on this show, she basically was just like, I have all these degrees, I'm a doctor, I'm a professor, I got this, I got that, and now you got caught up and now you getting a felony, you and your man. And now I'm not a Real Housewives of Potomac fan, so I didn't really watch it from the first season. I kind of started last season. Wendy is cool. I'm neither here nor there with any of these girls, so I'm not really like dedicated. But from what I know, Eddie is a lawyer. Ooh. So I don't know how that works. Allegedly, I heard that he's supposed to be getting disbarred, which is extremely unfortunate to hear because it's like, that's your livelihood. Even though that he did transition into the greenery industry, if you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, with Wendy having all of these degrees and you were a professor, the last season, she put in a resignation or a part-time or whatever the hell. So she's not necessarily doing that full-time anymore from what I know and what I can remember. It's kind of like, okay, so Eddie took a leap of faith getting into a new industry, and Wendy, you kind of messed up the finances just a little bit leaving your job. You thought that you were in a position, and these women do make a decent amount of money on Bravo on these Real Housewives franchises, but I don't think the money is moneying anymore because TV isn't what it used to be, if you get what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of like the finances probably wasn't financing, and making all of these transitions within y'all families, y'all probably wasn't ready for the financial hit that probably came upon y'all living in a certain area and having to upkeep certain things, especially when it comes to your looks. I feel like this is an everyday issue, especially in America, but it's just crazy because we see these shows, and as regular people that watch y'all in these types of houses and these types of settings and these types of whatevers, it's kind of like, it seems like it's so much pressure to be in these situations more than it is to do anything else, because America is America-ing right now with Trump in office. Like, education systems losing money, FEMA losing money, the big beautiful bill, like all of these things that's happening, these tax breaks that's about to happen, like all of these things, student loans, this, that, and the fourth. It just goes to show that just because you're on TV, just because you make music, just because you're an actor, actress, doctor, lawyer, whatever, this shows that everybody is going through it. And Trump wasn't even in office in 2024. So this has been going on for a while. Y'all find this has been funny for a minute. Reality TV isn't what it used to be because it ain't nothing real. For you to have to go to this length to get $450K from an insurance claim, knowing that these insurance companies don't even want to give you your money when it's not even your fault in an incident. So just imagine you reporting something and then it's $450K. Even though they make that in their sleep, they ain't trying to give it to your black ass. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, ooh. And they gonna look, they gonna pry, they gonna ask, they gonna keep asking and make sure that story is consistent. And with the police being out there, and then this type of area that y'all live in, is crazy. I was watching Jessie Woo, and she pulled up an interview of Wendy talking about the burglary, and basically saying that in that neighborhood that she lived in, no other crime like that has happened in 20 years, and she felt as if that she was targeted. Okay, so my only rebuttal to that is, okay, if you were targeted, it's kind of like, targeted by who? And how safe is this neighborhood? How easy is it to get into this affluent neighborhood? Because where I live in Florida, there are neighborhoods that you can't get in without security. And you still got to know somebody in that neighborhood. They got to call them. The people got to approve. And I know, like, not even the best side of town, but it's a decent area. They even had a dang on security guard at the gate, and they had to do all of that. And I know we have affluent neighborhoods in Florida, but it's kind of like the neighborhoods that I'm talking about, I can't imagine the type of money that the Potomac or whatever neighborhood she stay in, money is like versus the ones I hear. Florida money and Potomac money is probably two different types of money. So it's kind of like, how safe and secure is this neighborhood for none of this to happen in 20 years, but it happened to you specifically? I'm sorry if I was the police. You know, black people, woo, team black people, but sometimes y'all lies don't be making sense. I'm sorry, like, if you gonna lie good. And then another thing that just pisses me off is like how y'all got caught. You were wearing the ring that you said was missing? Girl, you literally said, I want to get caught. Hey, police. Hey, insurances. I'm hoping for the best for y'all. I'm not going to hold you. I'm hoping for the best for y'all. But crime is crime. Wrong is wrong. And I ain't on nobody's side. But you stupid. And it goes to show that even the smartest people are dumb. If y'all never had conversations with smart people, some people are so smart to where they're dumb. I have had brilliant conversations with people who knew, like, straight out the book calculus, anatomy, physics, and all of that, Well, when it came to like social awareness, common sense, they they skipped that class. Cause it ain't no fucking way. Like, come on, bro. Anyways, that's my commentary on it. We're not perfect. Hey, I have spent money that I do not have, trying to keep up. I guess I wouldn't even say keep up. Like, I'm just the type of person that like to show up for everybody because I expect the same, even though I don't get it. So I'm changing. I've been changed some years ago because I got common sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I have spent money that I didn't have. I have gotten caught up in some stupid shit, but I was a broke college student. And I was hungry. And I'm going to tell y'all the story about how I almost became a felon. Like, God forbid. Like, I would never do this again. But yeah, I almost became a felon doing some stupid shit. But mine had a reason. You live in Potomac. If y'all living above y'all means, based on the type of lifestyle that y'all present on this show, y'all can downsize. Like, what was Giselle's friend name that's not on the show no more? But like her and Juan went to go stay in an apartment, a condo or something. Why can't y'all size down? Y'all can get a nice house somewhere else in Maryland. I'm pretty sure with the money that y'all probably spending, because $450K in y'all living situation, that probably wasn't even gonna really put a dent in what it gives the issues that y'all may possibly be having. All of this is alleged, because I ain't trying to get caught up either. But like, yeah, y'all could downsize. Y'all don't have to stay in that neighborhood, because apparently y'all are being targeted, and I wouldn't want to be nowhere where I'm being targeted. And that's another thing. Are y'all still staying in the same house that you said that y'all were targeted in, but you was thinking about your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not making sense. Anyways, we on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all like this video, share it, comment how y'all feel about this situation. I do feel like it's unfortunate. It's very relatable. It's a lot of people out here living above their means, especially on this social media. Like, people out here sleeping on the floor right now just so they can keep up with the Joneses in the clubs and, you know, in the Rolls Royces that's rentals for real. But, you know, it is what it is. Everybody have to get it how they live. Like, especially in this economy, if you willing to be broke, be broke. Shit, hey, I'm broke. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.